212. Burp.
Welcome to CurlingNation, Season 2, Episode 11. Curling. Maybe it's not for you. This week we talk about the Brier. We talk about the Olympic wrap-up. We talk about Paralympic preview. We talk about mixed doubles. And we have Mike Moore from USA Curling on the show as a guest. And we hear some funny stories.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to like it.
I do too.
Welcome. And Mike, thanks for coming on. Oh, wait, no. You got to cut that part, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're Craig.
My name is Craig.
You go.
I'm Joel.
I had something I can't even think of it. I'm Mike.
Not Craig.
It's something funny and I forgot it. Oh, Danny Noonan.
It wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't funny. Was it funny after the fact?
Okay, sorry. You're going to have to do some editing there. But...
No, this is going in. Here we go.
All right, we're joined today by a new guest. He is a U25, U21, boys, men's. We were debating this before we started the show. I don't know. I don't really care. The male gender. He's a coach. He's also a mixed doubles coach for USA Curling. Friend of the show, Mike Moore. Welcome to the show. How are you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing great. Good to be here.
Awesome. You and Joel are sporting matching jackets, I see.
We are.
Nerding it out for the show.
Yes, we had a very
watching on
illustrious
YouTube.
junior career that involved mostly losing.
Yeah.
But yes. It was...
Yeah,
We
awesome.
did.
Yep.
Yeah. 1999 Wapaka.
There you go.
That's right.
Coming at you.
Junior Nationals. How'd you guys do that year?
Dead last.
Dead last.
Yeah.
Dead last is correct. Joel, how many wins did we have that year?
That would be 0, Mike.
That is correct, my friend. 0 wins.
Yeah. And the great... Remember
Yes.
you always said to Mark?
No, I don't.
Maybe curling just isn't for you.
That's right. That's right.
Or something along those lines, like, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Was he coaching
That's
another
true,
team there, or is just watching, or what?
He showed up kind of for us at the end, I think.
Yeah,
my
we
dad
had
was
USCA had a like a mentorship program. So
Yeah.
Joel's dad was our coach, and then USCA would send like a mentor. We had to like apply for a program, and pay him for most of the week. I think. Yeah, I think that's right. He was there most of the week, not the whole time.
Yeah.
And he was your mentor.
It was
Yeah.
yeah, it was a.
Sort of,
I think
yeah.
he was really meant to like mentor the coach, you know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bang up job.
But
Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy.
This
And
was
that was his feedback at the end of his analysis was maybe curling's just not for you.
right to Mark. Yeah. Mark skipped. I played third. Mike played second. Is that right?
I think so. Yeah,
And then-
I think I played second.
Peckinpah was lead.
Yep, we had a guy named Roger Peckinpah. That's right.
Yeah.
Or I'm
And,
sorry, Roger's his father. I'm sorry,
And the
Brian
mark you-
Peckinpah.
Is
Yeah,
the
Brian.
mark you referred to Mark Lazar, who is now also currently part of the
USA Pro
USA
program.
coaching staff,
that is
some
correct.
sort of
And
staff.
went to
Yeah.
Beijing with Team USA as a coach. So
Well, that's fun.
we've come a long way.
Missed
So
it
apparently
by
curling
that
was not
much.
for him.
I guess so. Who knows?
Or maybe Richard was right, and that's
Yeah.
why we didn't win all kinds of
Right.
medals. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You guys stink. I'm gonna set back the program for 20 years.
We did stink.
Thanks.
And
Are you
Yeah.
drinking
Yeah,
a glass
we were-
of Malort?
No, I'm not that dangerous. This is just a glass of bourbon.
Okay. I saw the
Malort
the
would be
shirt.
too dangerous.
Isn't that a judge shirt?
It sure
Yeah.
is a Malort
Yeah.
shirt. That's right.
Yeah.
I got dressed up for the occasion.
well, you can
We
see
appreciate it.
You can see my sign back here behind me. So
I can.
Nice. All right. Well, we're just gonna riff about stuff today. 'Cause
Yeah.
Well,
there's-
let's talk about Mike a little bit and,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
his
let's do it.
job.
Yeah.
Let's
He's,
hear a little bit about your role with the USA Curling.
Sure. I started in the summer, so this is my first full season coaching. And the original plan was I'd be coaching the U25 program, which is I think in its second or third year. Last year we had a men's and a women's team, U25, and Jordan Moulton was coaching kind of both of them. And obviously it was too much really to have one person do. So I came on in the summer to help her with that. And we coached them throughout the fall, trying to qualify for the Olympic trials. Madison Bear's team qualified for the Olympic trials. So Jordan coached her there. And Luke Violette's team was the other team that we were coaching. After the trials, we coached them through until the holidays, and then nationals was the plan. And then obviously COVID canceled that. So in the meantime, there was a need for another coach for the U21 program. So I was asked to help out with that. So now I'm coaching the U21 boys, Danny Casper's team. So we're getting ready for Worlds in Sweden in May.
Okay. Where in Sweden are you going for the Junior Worlds?
You know, I wish I knew how to pronounce the name of it.
Okay.
It starts with a J. They've held a couple of World Cup events there.
Jan Coping or something like that? Is that?
I believe that's correct.
All right, that's how I'm going with it.
You're in the
for
neighborhood.
for
You're in the
pronunciation.
neighborhood. Thanks.
That sounds good.
All right, let's
Yeah.
go with that. Jan Coping.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Sure.
Horde!
Yeah.
That's how this,
Yeah.
So your team,
That's how they-
Junior Nationals is in April, but Casper's already going because they were supposed to go last time.
You're right. So Danny Casper's actually aged out of juniors for our nationals, which is in April. So yes, so they are still eligible for the Worlds. So they won junior nationals in, I believe it was in August, or when, I don't even remember when they won in Chaska. I lost track. It may have been August.
It wasn't August because
it was warm.
Yeah.
I was there pushing buttons. It was August.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So they won in August and qualified themselves for the Worlds in Sweden in May.
Oh, so the Worlds was already set. It was already set for May.
Right.
It wasn't rescheduled to May.
No, it was set for early March.
And then
they
got
moved it
pushed
to
back.
Okay.
Right.
It's,
Right. It's really confusing because the
it's-
Worlds is
yeah.
after our junior nationals, so it's just
But
the
those two
schedule's
are
all
completely-
confusing.
those
Do we have
Most
anything in the
were
budget that we can do some graphics for this? Because I'm already confused.
No.
No.
You're
Okay,
right.
well,
No,
yeah,
it
just be
is
confused.
very confusing.
That's all right.
So, will the winner of the Junior Nationals in April go to the Worlds next year?
I honestly do not know the answer to that, and I was thinking about that this morning when I was on the phone with the team. I would assume so, but I do not have any indication from USCA that would be the case. I would assume so because they're all eligible for the Worlds age-wise next year. So I would assume that they would be, the kind of the HP junior team the following season. But
So
I wish I had an answer for you.
is just Casper aging out, or is the rest of the team going to play?
There are two. We have 5 members on the Casper's team.
Yeah.
And 2 of them are aging out.
So are the rest of the 3 playing juniors then?
Correct. Yep. So the third is Ethan Sampson, and he'll be skipping at the junior nationals. So it's I kind of have 6 athletes for 2 teams. Is sort of what's going on.
Okay.
That sounds confusing.
So 5 of them are going to
It
go. 5 of them will go to the Junior Worlds in May.
Yes.
3 of them plus one.
Kevin Tuma
one
is
other
the
one.
added player for the juniors. Yeah, Kevin Tuma.
Got it.
He'll be playing third on the juniors team.
Okay.
So yeah, Danny. The Worlds team is Danny Casper, Ethan Sampson, Sam Strauss, Coleman Thurston, and Marius Kleinis. Danny and Sam, the skip and the second, are the 2 that age out. So everybody kind of moves up a slot, and then Kevin Tuma will come in and play third when they play the juniors
Got it.
nationals. Yeah,
Okay.
it is a bit confusing, but we're on top of it, hopefully.
Oh,
Good.
great. At least we
So
don't-
how
at least
about
we don't
the
have to.
junior women's team? Will they be able to? They're going to Worlds also in May.
Yes.
Do
Yep,
they-
that team is skipped by Delaney. Oh, good.
Are they aging out? So like, do they get to play junior nationals first, or
All of them are either aging out or won't be playing.
okay?
The 5th player is named Katie Murphy. She'll be playing on the junior team at the nationals. I'm sorry, Anna O'Hara will also be playing in both. So a few of them do age out.
So that's they're both going to because juniors are at the same time. Worlds are at the same.
That's
time.
correct. Yeah. The
Switzerland.
men's and women's
Sweden.
juniors. Yep.
In Sweden.
Sweden.
Oh, they're in Sweden.
Meatballs, not cheese.
Okay. Meatballs, not cheese. Got it. Okay. And fish.
For the
And
biggest
fish.
generalization I've ever made in my entire life.
Meatballs and fish, not
Cheese and chocolate.
not cheese and knives.
Yeah. Okay.
IKEA, not watches.
Yeah. Furniture, not watches.
Furniture, not watches.
Furniture, not watches.
I like that one better. That's good.
All right.
All right.
No, we'll workshop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So also going to Worlds, as we bleeped out last time, allegedly, Corey Christensen's going to Women's Worlds. Drapkin is going to Men's Worlds in Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can officially say
We
that
can.
this time.
We don't have to bleep it out this
So
week.
do you know the
don't have
answer
to
to
bleep
the
it this
junior
time.
thing? Do we have to bleep that whole...
Well, he just told us what
I
was
know,
going
I
on in
know.
the juniors. We
He
don't have
said
to
he
bleep
didn't know.
that.
I figured you were like putting it on a T, like you know the answer. Who's going to Junior
Oh.
Worlds?
No. That's been set.
Got it.
That's no secret.
Got it. All right.
No secrets.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I did hear about
last
your
show.
little fiasco.
Yeah, I gave it away, and
Oops.
I didn't know it was a secret. I don't even know how I really found out. It's not like I'm in the loop with the USA curling or anything. I just
It's like the first time ever I know stuff before Craig.
Well, yeah, maybe I knew this before you did. Who knows? So like, I was blabbing it out around the interweb.
We will neither confirm nor deny how long in advance you knew that information.
And to be fair, like
I learned it a long time ago. Actually,
Also, yeah.
I heard that information too, but I didn't want to say it in the podcast. But
yeah,
we probably did need to bleep it out last time anyway. But it was funnier if I did. So
it was funny.
Made it more humorous. Yeah.
So, Mike, tell us a little bit about where you're from, and what. Also, tell us about the Chris Moore Fund, please.
Sure. So I am in Cleveland, Ohio. I've lived here most of my life. I did live in Duluth for about 5 years after college. Anywho, I curl at Mayfield Curling Club here in Cleveland. We actually just built a brand new facility about a year and a half ago. Nice 4-sheet building. Craig, actually, you were here, right, for the qualifier?
I was.
So, yeah, that was actually one of the first events we ever hosted in the new facility. So they were like, hey, you want to host an event? How about a qualifier for the Olympic trials? Oh, okay.
I thought it was fine. You know, I mean, it might have been because I won, but
Yeah, right.
yeah, ice is great.
it was a perfect event.
Yeah.
Yeah, lucky. I was actually really pushing for us to host that because I knew that Sean Olson was going to come and do the ice, and I knew that he could show our ice guys how to do the ice. Sean's like, the head ice technician for USA Curling. So I knew it was a great opportunity for our club to learn how to operate our new facility. So that was super valuable. We're really lucky that he came down to do that. First of all, that was great.
And ice guys can always be a little weird. So did they actually like take a lot of stuff in from Sean?
So in the past, I have offered them an opportunity to meet with like Quentin Way and a few other ice makers. And they sort of want them to do their own thing, which was fine. And our old facility was really terrible anyways. So I'm not sure what, a magician could have done with that building. With the new building, we have a brand new state-of-the-art ice system, the ISS system that they used in Beijing for the Olympics.
Yeah.
So like, there's no reason why we can't have very high quality ice. But it was good to have a expert show them how to do it. And they really did listen, and they've made great improvements. Our ice is really good. So it's almost as good as when Sean was there, to be honest with you.
And did you guys take over a building or build something fresh? From scratch?
So yeah, we lease out a space. So we ripped everything out of a building and built inside of it.
Nice.
Cool.
It's kind of a fascinating thing. It looks like it's kind of like a warehouse building, and there's
That's
neighbors
exactly what it is.
on the left side, and there's neighbors on the right side, and there's like loading docks that come up to the side of it, but they don't go anywhere because there's a wall and ice on the other side. It looks less like a curling club than just about any other curling club I've ever been to. But once you get inside, it looks just exactly like a curling club, and it
Nice.
functioned great, and it was really nice in there. I suggest anybody who wants to go to a spiel, give it a try.
All right. Good club room?
Yeah, it's a
Bar?
nice club room.
Yeah.
What's a good spiel to head to there?
Yeah.
So I actually run our men's spiel, which is in early November. I can't remember the dates for next year, but it's usually the second weekend, like the 12th or 13th of November. We have a really good mixed spiel, which we just had 2 weeks ago. So that's in the end of February every year, called the Evergreen. And we do have a women's spiel in January, maybe somewhere in the middle of that month. But if anybody's interested, mayfieldcurling.com would have all the information you need to either find a Bonspiel at our club or come try curling if you live in the area.
That was a good plug.
Yeah.
Did you practice that? That was really good.
No, but I appreciate it. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you nailed it.
It sounded
Nailed
like
it.
you
Yeah,
practiced.
it sounded. It's like you did some radio spots or
Solid.
something.
A lot more professional than we're used to around here.
Wait till I finish the bourbon, things will go downhill.
Well, some of us might be a few drinks in already. Some of us
All
might
right.
not be.
Craig, I want to know about the Chris Moore Fund. Tell us
Yeah.
about the Chris Moore
Yes, sure. Thanks for asking. So my father passed away in 2009, and at the time he was the president of United States Curling. So when he passed away, we set up a legacy fund for him through USA Curling, which is supporting grassroots and youth curling across the country. So one of the major things that we're involved in is the U18 event and the national event, which is coming up in mid-April, early April in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Okay.
So we'll be involved with that event. And then we do a lot of support for youth curling and clubs in our area and across the country.
That's great. I like it.
Yeah, there's a link on the USCA website. If you just search for USA Curling Chris-Moore Moore, you can find more about the Chris Moore Fund. So
Great. Yeah, looks like there's a button there. You can support the Chris Moore Fund if you want to make a donation. Support junior curling.
Sweet.
having known, I've known Mike for a while, and Chris Moore's a good dude, like just a really good guy. So
Awesome. Like it.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's one of
thanks.
the longer standing, more well received things the USCA has ever done. And I think it does a lot of good. So go ahead and donate.
Yeah. Do it. All right.
all right, what's next? We want to talk about the Russians getting kicked out, or the Paralympics starting, or
Well, maybe we should talk about the actual Olympics
oh, the
finishing.
actual Olympics.
Yeah,
we can do that.
the
we
actual
didn't. We
Olympics
never talked
finishing.
about the actual Olympics finishing yet.
No.
We didn't.
Oh, man, I get to be part of that conversation. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You get to be part of everything.
And our previous episode, John was quick to point out that he was right on his picks to win.
Yeah. Yeah, he did post that on Twitter. He nailed his men's picks.
He nailed his men's picks, like
Yeah.
gold, silver.
How do you do for
Bronze.
ladies?
Wrong.
Terrible.
Wrong. Horrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, but
I don't think any of us did very
But
well.
still-
I picked Canada to miss the playoffs.
that you did. Yeah.
I think I picked Did I pick Japan to win gold? I think I did. They were at least in the gold medal
Yeah.
game. I feel pretty good about that.
You
It
did
was
well.
a bold prediction.
That's
So.
Yeah.
I did also predict Adine to miss the playoffs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that,
Yeah.
Also a bold prediction.
I figured you got to go big. Like, you got to have one big pick on each gender, and I nailed one of them, and I failed the other one.
I picked
so.
Schuster by like 70, so I was
yeah,
a
you
bit
went super
off.
fans on it.
Yeah.
No.
I was wrong.
So let's talk about that final, though.
Which one?
Men's?
The men's
Men's?
final first.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that might have been possibly the most well-executed curling game in the history of the sport of curling.
There were not a lot of missed shots.
Not a lot of misses in that game.
It was really, really precise curling. And if you haven't watched it and you want to see that, you should go back and find it on
We won't spoil the ending for you, but
the TV. Yeah, we will.
Oh, we're going.
We know who won.
I think it's long enough.
We'll tell you who won, anyways. Yeah. Sweden won. We all know Sweden
well, now
won.
everybody knows, Craig. Jesus.
They knew already.
We can bleep it out.
We can bleep it again. That's fine. We'll get it in post.
Yeah. Everybody knew that Sweden won.
Sweden won. Scotland second. Canada, unfortunately, got the bronze. I say unfortunately because it was at the expense of Team Schuster. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that Team Schuster played pretty well. You know, they made a couple little mistakes in both the semis and the bronze medal game. And
also, they didn't go into the playoffs that strong either.
Yeah.
They dropped the game against Italy and played an okay game, I thought, against Denmark.
Yeah.
So I didn't think they went into the game, into the playoffs as strong as they were 4 years ago.
No.
Winning 6 games in a row, which is nuts, but...
Yeah. I mean, sure. But I thought they played well, and I thought...
Yeah.
You know, like, they were in a position where a shot made or a shot missed by the other team could have got them a win in either of those playoff games, which is, you know, still pretty respectable against probably the first and second best teams in the entire world.
Yeah. There were times where John had to stand on his head to even score a point.
A couple times.
He did a couple times.
Yeah, he did.
Agreed. Yeah. Women's final? Did you watch it?
I did.
It was pretty good.
I did watch it, yeah.
There were some decisions I didn't agree with.
Sure.
In that game, but it was, you know, whatever.
I felt like
Mostly by Japan, I guess.
Japan was playing tight.
Yeah.
They were not smiley, happy, laughy Japan in that game, which was uncharacteristic.
Well, you know what I noticed in that game early was the Japanese skip had a really hard time with that outturn. She missed her first 2 outturns wide and heavy, and after that, she missed like 4 more. Fujisawa just couldn't find that outturn that day. And she played great the rest of the tournament, but as soon as she missed a couple on that outturn, it was over.
This wasn't working that day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bronze medal game. I don't even remember.
I didn't watch it.
Sweden,
Switzerland.
Oh yeah.
Switzerland. It was
That's right. Yeah, that was a pretty good game.
It was a good game.
That was kind of a barn burner of a close mess, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
That one go to an extra end?
What was the game?
God, now I can't remember.
No,
I believe that was
the game that went to the extra end was
No,
Great Britain.
Mike said that just went into an extra end.
Oh, did that one?
No, I think it was. I'm not positive.
Two?
I think that was.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
Some of these games were at 3 a.m, so I don't know.
I'm just thinking of the Great Britain Sweden game was bananas.
That was bananas, but
yeah, that was crazy.
That's a good one too. If you want to watch a crazy game out there,
the
women,
Sweden, Scotland semi,
Sweden, Great Britain,
Sweden.
That was that the semi or was that?
That was the semi.
That was the semi.
That was the semi that was so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was one of the craziest games I've ever seen. I thought it was for some reason thinking that was.
It went into an extra end, and the final score was 11-12.
Yeah, I was thinking it was 13-12. It was 11-12. I was thinking it was 13-12.
I'm pretty sure it was 11-12.
That's bananas. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the odds of winning when you take 4 in the first end is like 98% or 95% at that level.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
my buddy Matt from out in Seattle sent me some odds. He sent me first of all, he sent me the odds for the mixed doubles.
Sure.
Had you taken Italy, they were plus 5,000. You would have made out all right.
Ooh.
50-1.
Yeah, in the mixed doubles. Let's see. You weren't going to run much of anything in the men's side.
What about Japan?
That was pretty.
Japan's women would have won.
Japan was plus 1,600. if they would have won. Great Britain somehow was plus 300, and they were bad going in. Well, I shouldn't say bad, but they had to go to the qualifying event.
Yeah, and but they did win Europeans.
But they won that, and they won the Euros.
Yeah. I mean, I still was. I was a little surprised. I mean, I'm happy for Eve. She was
certainly.
a guest on the show. You could go back and listen to that episode where we talked to Eve.
She was a lot of fun. What is it, Lady Eve? No, she's got that title. I forget what the title is.
Wasn't she the one who liked Nickelback?
She did like Nickelback.
Yeah,
she was probably getting pumped for that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's unfortunate.
Worked for the game, I guess. I don't know. Whatever.
We should follow up with her and ask her if she'd listen to Nickelback prior to the gold medal game.
That would be great. So.
And you know what she'll do? She'll send you a picture and say, "Look at this photograph." It's gonna be her their medal. She'll show you.
Yeah,
there have been a lot of. They've gotten a ton of run.
Well,
I've
good
seen
for
on
them,
the Twitter. It looks like they
them.
are living it up
man.
over there, having won the gold medal.
Yeah,
so good for them.
That's great.
But,
Scotland. Great Britain, Scotland, whatever. They could use more rinks. You know, I saw a post from Logan Gray, who does a lot of commentary for World Curling stuff. But there's only 25, something like that.
Yeah.
Curling, as we call them in the States, curling clubs.
but they're
buildings.
But there are curling facilities there.
Yeah, curling facilities or curling rinks, and then they're divided into many clubs. But
is that in, like, is he saying that's in Great Britain, or was that just in Scotland?
Like all of it.
It's all
combined.
All of it?
Yeah.
Okay. I meant by Great Britain.
I don't think
like
there's
England,
a
Ireland,
dedicated
Scotland,
curling
and Wales.
facility in like England proper.
I don't think there is either. I don't think there's
I
a
don't think
dedicated.
I think they're all in Scotland.
Huh. Got it.
At most,
I don't
I
think
would
there's
say
one
in
there's.
Ireland, and then.
I don't think there's a single dedicated one in Ireland either.
Really?
I don't think so.
Huh.
I don't think so either.
Got it. Then they need more.
They need some more, and they were hoping that this gold and the silver would do it, get them some more buildings. But the home of curling should have more clubs than the state of Wisconsin. In theory,
I recall when the men's Scott Tour came through here, like maybe 4 years ago. We played against them. Our club. They came to our club, and I remember talking to them after the game, and they said that curling was down in Scotland, and there were a lot of clubs that were shutting down.
Surprising.
Yeah, Joel, they came to our club in Mayfield as well, and I had dinner with the man who was running the tour.
Yeah,
and I had the same discussion with him. He was talking about how the curling is kind of just really trending downward there at the time. So hopefully, Eve's medal can help kind of grow some more curling clubs in Scotland.
Yeah, because I know they were talking about it was there. It's perceived as an old person sport.
sure.
Right.
Got
So
it.
they don't have a lot of the youth coming in to do it.
Hopefully, a team like Bruce can.
They've got some really, really solid young teams though, so maybe that'll help change that perception a little bit.
Yeah. Nice.
All right.
All right. That was good.
Let's talk about.
Cheaters.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the Russians weren't really cheating at curling.
They
during
didn't
the
get caught
Olympics.
this year.
Well, they didn't get caught.
They didn't get caught this year.
Yeah, that's also true.
You know.
I mean, I
Got
saw
caught,
that.
they got caught 4 years ago.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, just the one guy from the mixed doubles team, right? 4 years ago.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of them did medal.
I mean,
so do they?
They kicked him out of the Paralympics, right, for the war.
That is correct.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I think the ROC is kicked out of the Olympics.
Really?
Not just
curling.
Not just, like,
not just the Paralympics that are happening now. Like the
like
Olympics.
Huh.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I didn't see
About
that.
I didn't see to that.
Well,
depth.
I
The
mean,
Paralympics
maybe
for
I
sure,
read
though.
they're kicked out of the Paralympics.
Got it.
Yeah. Maybe I read the article wrong then.
And then I think it's a wait and see
Okay.
what happens in the future
Got it.
with this situation. But
So right now the Paralympics they're gonna play. That starts tomorrow.
Yeah, so what
Opening
are they-
ceremonies are in a couple hours.
okay,
Yeah.
opening
Opening ceremonies are really soon.
Are they just having 9 teams then?
They're playing with 11.
Oh, they were going to have 12, and now they're
Yep.
just playing with
They're
11.
playing with 11, and the bye team gets a 30-minute practice.
Okay.
So there's going to be a bye team, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, every whatever. I mean, there's always bye teams, but now there'll be even more. There'll be one extra bye team.
Right. There'll be 2 bye
So
teams.
if you're supposed to play Russia, you get that cheat for 30 minutes. That's basically what it is? Like they're not
I
changing
saw a
the draw.
30-minute practice, so
Got it.
yeah.
So what are we talking about, man?
What are we talking about? Practice?
Talking about practice.
God, I love that.
We talk about practice. Not a game.
Not the game. I know I'm there. I know I'm supposed to
leading
be
the
there. I
league in
know I'm the
scoring, and we
captain.
talk about practice.
What are we talking about, man? Practice?
So
Yeah. Oh, Mike, wait. So I got to one up you. We both got our junior coats on. I've still got this.
Dude, I wish I had the hat. I was looking for the hat today, and I don't have it. I wish I did. You don't have the poster of us anywhere, do you? You know what I'm talking about?
The poster? No.
You guys had a poster? That's so nerdy.
So that year at Junior
Yeah.
Nationals, they took all of the team pictures and made a poster, and they had every team sign it.
Yeah.
And then, it gave it to each player, so we all had the same poster. So fast forward about 8 years, I'm in St. Catharines in Ontario, playing a mixed Bonspiel with my mom, and Mark Lazar is meeting me there. Mark was on the team that year in juniors. I walk into the locker room, and they have one poster in the locker room, and it's Mark Jr. poster hanging up on the wall in St. Catharines, Ontario. And I was like, what the fuck? So I called Mark. I'm like, dude, are you playing a prank on me right now or what? Because remember, keep in mind, we were 0-9 that year.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
it is not a happy. I'm like, are you? And he's like, do they really have the poster? I'm like, yes. And he could not believe it. And my dad had already died, and I swear to God, my dad just put it up on the wall there just to piss me off. I don't know how it ended up there. I even asked people. They're like, I don't know. I've never. They're like, it's been there for a few years. I have no idea. I'm like, why do you guys have the junior national poster from 1999?
From the
It was
United
2010.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 2010.
And so St. Catharines, Ontario, outside of
Correct.
Niagara Falls.
It was like the
Yes,
heater.
100%. Yes.
Heater wouldn't
How
have
did
been
it
in
get? How did it get there?
Heater wouldn't have been in
I'm
that
sure my dad
juniors
probably
or
brought it up
anything.
there in a raffle or something.
Oh my god.
I'm sure
That's
of it. It
hilarious.
was just hilarious. I know. What are the chances?
Well,
Of all
I gotta
the
find-
gin
I have the
joints in
poster
all
somewhere.
the world.
yeah, I don't know. I might still have it somewhere.
I
Not
don't-
sure, but
That's amazing.
all right. So now I got a road trip to go to find the Spiel in St. Catharines.
St.
You're
Catharines is a
assuming
good
it's still
club.
gonna
I've had
be
a
there.
lot of
Yeah.
fun there.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Oh yeah.
You, Mark, and I got to make a pilgrimage at some point. And
Okay.
Make
Let's do
sure
it.
it's still
Let's
there.
do it.
don't
All
forget
right.
the jackets.
Yeah. You got to wear the jackets.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That would be really funny, actually.
All right.
Hope you guys can win a game this time.
Hopefully,
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
hopefully.
we can.
Curling
Yeah.
is hard, man.
I don't know. You guys are pretty old.
Yeah.
Curling is hard.
Yeah.
Well, we got to make sure we pick the right Spiel. Let's pick
Right.
Yeah.
Don't play the junior nationals. You will lose every game.
Yeah. Let's pick an open Spiel.
I want
We
to
can
see.
bring-
I want to see you, Mike, and Joel, and Lazar, and just some other guy, go
Brian.
play.
Predagrew. What was his name?
Peck and Paw.
Peckinpah.
Peck and Paw.
Brian Peckinpah.
If he even curls anymore. You guys
I'm not sure
go
he
to
does, yeah.
you guys go to juniors a couple days early and play a couple tune-up games against the juniors and see how you fare.
I don't like our chances.
It depends on the team, though. Depends on the team.
I will tell you, one of my favorite curling shots of all time occurred during that junior nationals when we threw a open hit for one. We were down by 16 points. It was 16-0.
Okay.
We throw an open hit for one. We're going to take one on the 7th and shake hands. We hit and roll out. We blank and we shake hands. Moral victory, they did not score.
That was probably against Wisconsin. I'm gonna guess.
It was against Randy Baird. Randy
Yeah.
Baird. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
those-
And he
yeah,
was really
those guys.
sick too. He had the flu and he couldn't even yell sleep. So he just stood there and held the broom and made every shot.
It didn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really embarrassing.
Oh well.
Didn't Randy win that year?
He sure did.
Yeah. All right then.
He
At
sure
least
did.
at least you lost 16-0 to the champs.
They're right.
Yeah.
So we got that going for
But
us.
we had a good time.
Which is
So,
nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got told not to curl anymore. So
Yeah. Maybe it's not for you. So.
Maybe
Maybe
it's not for you.
What else? Do we want to talk any more about Russians cheating?
No.
No.
Let's hope
tired.
that they stop invading countries too.
That'd be good.
That would be for the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Brier's starting up. Who's
Brier's
excited
starting
for
up.
that?
I am, but was there anything else we need to talk about before that we get to the Brier? Because that's a serious.
I don't know.
conversation
Well, there's
there.
mixed doubles nationals that starts next week, but
Sure. All right, let's talk about that. It's
Yeah.
in Middleton,
Mm-hmm.
yep,
also known as west side of Madison.
west side of Madison,
Yep.
which is the west side of where we record.
What
the
side?
podcast.
West side. Yeah.
What? How many teams are in this thing?
20.
Like
I think there's
26.
28. Or
11D. I don't know.
A lot.
11.
It was sign up and
I think
go.
it's 28.
28 teams.
Sounds right.
Yeah,
I think.
Are they
Did-
doing a
did
triple
anybody-
then, or what are they?
yeah, they're doing a
Yeah.
triple.
Triple.
Did anybody
Yeah.
like not get to go?
No, I think everybody got
No.
to go.
They were gonna fill it up to 32.
Hmm.
So if they got more than 32, there was a qualifying process to like pick the top 32, but they didn't get to that number. So everybody that signed up, I believe, was able to go.
Got it.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
tell us who's gonna win, Mike. You're pulling up the draw.
Oh man, the mixed doubles. In my opinion, the mixed doubles is so much more of like a crapshoot than a regular curling event because there's so many rocks jumbled in the middle that anything can happen really, like in that game. It's hard to pick a team to win the mixed doubles. I think you're certainly going to see like Richie and Jamie should get pretty deep in that. The Hamiltons should do pretty well. I'd be looking out for a lot of the younger players, like the U25 and the juniors. They're going to win more games than people think because I think a lot of the older players are a little burned out, and the younger
Dropkin
players
Anderson.
are ready to.
Winners.
That's a good pick.
You kind of read it. It's pretty blurry.
The draw is very confusing.
yeah.
But yeah, I think
There's a few
there's a
teams
lot
I
of
don't
teams that
know.
can make a run there.
Surprised the Stoltz aren't going to come down and give it a go.
Moore's Wheeler can certainly win a couple games in there.
Yeah, they're capable.
I looked at so if you get into the C bracket and make it out of the C, which is a nightmare to get out of, and
Right.
if you play out of the C and then get into the playoffs,
Yep.
and if
Playoffs?
if you make it to the final from the C bracket,
How many games?
you're playing 7 draws in a row.
Whoa.
Yikes!
Oh,
Yikes!
ouch.
5 of those,
Owie.
Doubles too. Doubles.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those are on. 3 of those are on Saturday.
Owie. That's an owie.
Yeah,
Eh.
It's mixed double.
you could play 4. You could play 3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday.
That's a lot of games. I think Dropkin Anderson. I don't
You
know.
going Dropkin
That's
Anderson?
it's a good pick.
I'm
Yeah.
going
Good pick.
with
It's probably a safe pick.
I'm going with Richardson Bercheski.
There you go. You were pretty
Oh, there
impressed
you
by
go.
Ben when he
I
played
am
with
impressed
you
with Ben.
at trials.
Yeah.
I think he's going to
That's the
play
doubles
against
team I was
Chase
coaching
and
at the trials.
I think he's gonna play against Chase and Mulaney in the final.
Oh.
Taking my whole Omaha crew.
Omaha.
Craig was listening to me when I said, "Look out for the U25 and the U25 program in the doubles." Oh,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say Anderson, Dropkin,
Boring.
Richie, Jamie in the final, and then since Richie's staying here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Richie, Jamie.
There you
final.
go. And then I'll buy you a bunch of drinks that night. It'll be
Yep.
great. It'll be great.
Yep.
I think 2 teams that could be surprising are Luke Violette and Eileen Geving. And then also
They're a good team.
Kim Rhyme and Jason Smith.
Smitty's hip. It all depends on his hip.
It all depends on
His
his
hip is good. He's got a chance.
He's got to throw with a walker.
He's
They're out.
gonna be throwing a lot of rocks though.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be in pain.
Don't play Smitty with a stick, man. We used to play up in Duluth for Picture of Beer with a stick back in the day.
Yeah, it's
We were out
deadly.
there. We were out there in sandals one time. Ice Maker was not happy.
That story checks out.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Oh,
can
nice.
see that.
All right, I like it.
Although you can't play with the stick in championships.
All right. I might
This
be
is
on
correct.
the call. I might be doing some games.
I am doing, I think, a game or two on Tuesday,
There you go.
Oh, nice.
and then I'm leaving.
There you go. I said I was available in the mornings and could be in the afternoons, and in the weekend I get busy.
All right. Before we get off of this, Mikey, what's your pick for mixed doubles?
Oh man, I gotta make a pick.
You got to now.
I mean, the chalk was definitely Corey and Sarah as the chalk pick, but I like either a little sneaky chase pick that Craig had,
Yeah.
but I'll
that's what I'm
take
talking about.
I'll take Delaney Strauss and Danny Cask.
Oh, all right. I like it.
I'll take a flyer.
Yeah,
Oh, that is a flyer.
Both junior champions, so
That's right. Junior
like it.
champion skips.
they can throw.
I like it.
They're ready to play.
All right.
And
I got to ride with my junior homies.
There you go. Do it.
yeah,
Do it.
And detailed
I
draw.
can see them coming out. I can see them coming out of the B, and then making a run in the final because being juniors, their knees are gonna hold up.
There you go.
Whereas if Richie and Jamie drop a game, Richie's knees ain't gonna hold up.
Well, Richie's knees will hold up. It's just a matter of whether his lungs will or not. So.
Yeah.
All right, so you were
This
talking
is
about the having to play 7 draws in a row.
Uh-huh.
I have a story about an event that I was in one time. I played in the 1997 Olympic Trials qualifier event. So it was a 32-team triple
Oof.
to qualify 3 teams.
Woof.
One out of the A, one out of the B, one out of the C.
Mm-hmm.
And
How fast did you get into the sea?
we lost, and found ourselves in the very beginning
That's the beginning of the sea.
of the
pretty
sea.
much.
Oh,
It was the very
yikes.
beginning. There was
Yeah.
a chance you could have lost, and been 1 game into the sea, but we ended up at the beginning. And
Craig, is that when you look at the draw board and you go, I don't know, fuck it. Like,
well, we looked at the draw board
Keep
and
playing.
we had the next draw off. And then
That was it?
we had to play every single draw the rest of the week, and we had to go undefeated, and we had to win 10 games in a row
Whoa.
and to get out. And we won.
10 games in how many days?
9.
Like three.
It was like 3 game days. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was like
three,
I think
six,
the
nine,
rest
like
of that
4
day we had one more game, and then we would have had to go 3,
Yeah.
3, 3.
So basically 4 days.
And we won 7 games in a row,
Mm-hmm.
and then we lost an extra end game in game 8. But we eliminated 25% of the field from that event.
Yourselves. Like,
Our team
Yeah.
knocked out 25% of all the teams that were in that event.
You lauded a number of people.
And actually,
I
it was
got
more than that because 3 teams advanced. So
Right.
of the teams that were
there?
of the teams that actually got, we knocked out 25% of all the teams. But of the when you factor in that some of the teams advanced, we actually knocked out closer to 30% of all teams that got knocked out of the entire spiel.
Nice. That's pretty good.
That sucked.
Got it. Yeah.
Anywho,
yeah.
all right, let's talk about the Brier.
Yeah.
That starts
I'm
tomorrow
excited for the Brier. You got
in Lethbridge.
Lethbridge. Yes. Alberta.
Lethbridge, Alberta.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to read off the pools.
Game. Oh, well, yeah.
There's pool.
There's only one game that really matters, and it happens on the first Saturday.
There's
night.
2 pools.
yeah.
Okay, Pool A,
Yep.
Alberta, Ontario, Wild Card 2. Who's that?
Uh,
Dunstone.
Okay.
was it
I think that's
Dunstone?
Dunstone.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan,
Mm-hmm.
Canada,
Mm-hmm.
Newfoundland, New Brunswick, PEI, Yukon. Pool B, wildcard 1,
Who's Canada? Who won last year?
Botcher.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Who's wildcard 1?
That would be Gushu.
McEwen?
Oh,
McEwen?
Gushu.
Oh, Gushu. Yep.
Yeah.
Gushu.
No, McEwen.
Yeah, he's
McEwen
decent.
won Manitoba. So,
He's Manitoba.
all right, so you've got Gushu, Jacobs, McEwen. Wildcard 3 is?
I don't know. Is there a wildcard 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's not one on Curling Zone.
Oh, Gunlickson.
Gunlickson,
Gunner?
Quebec, Nova
Is he
Scotia.
playing?
Who?
Gunner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't he
he's-
say like
he's
wasn't
in
going to
the-
enter the provincials and stuff?
I don't know.
He's
He
not
did
curling.
not
Sorry.
enter the provincials.
He must
So
have.
then how did he get to the Brier?
Won a wildcard
Did
game?
the team
I guess?
enter without him?
Well, he maybe didn't have to if he had
I
enough
thought you had
points.
That's a
I
good
don't know.
No, I thought
question.
you had to at least enter provincials. Anyways, I don't know the rules.
He's
I
on
don't know.
curling zone is in the Brier.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Nova Scotia,
There
British
was something happened with
Columbia,
that.
Northwest Territories, none of it.
okay.
All right. So who do you got coming out? How's it work? 3 teams come out of each pool, or 4
Well,
teams
if it's
come
like
out?
if it's like the women's side, it's or like the women's. If it's like the Scotties, it's 4 teams come out. Right? No, 3 teams
Yeah,
come
remember
out.
the Scotties had that funky playoff where
Yeah.
they had like
So 3 teams
kind
come
of a
out,
quarterfinal,
and then
but not a quarterfinal.
yeah, 3 teams come out, and then the 2-3 play each other to play, and then they
Right.
play against the 1. Is that right?
Something like
Something
that.
stupid like that. It was pretty dumb. That like
I think you're right.
what
The
if
2-3 play
was
each
it
other, then they play the 1.
Fleury
2 or
didn't
3,
Fleury didn't
2
lose the
and
game
3.
until like basically a semifinal, and then all of a sudden she's in the bronze medal game. Yeah, that's
2
dumb.
and 3
yeah.
play each other
Yep.
out of each pool,
Yep.
or maybe they cross over or something.
They cross over.
And then the pool
Oh, yeah.
winner, it says pool winner versus winner.
Mm-hmm.
So
Pool
the-
winner. It's pool winner versus the winner of the 2-3 game,
Got it.
and then the winners play for the.
And then there's
Golden.
page playoffs.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This is a riveting radio here.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I'm sure.
So how many teams?
We can let-
3 teams are coming out of the pools.
3 out of each pool.
We
All
can
right.
let the people watching, like, they can.
We'll figure it out. I'm only concerned
We'll
about
look it up.
one game.
I don't care.
Saturday night.
What game are you concerned with on Saturday night?
Saturday night, Canada v New Brunswick.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that'd
Botcher
be great.
Go
v
New Brunswick.
Molding. And if that's not the
I-
feature game on TV, I'll still watch the rest of the Brier, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
I would not be surprised to see that New Brunswick team get out of their pool. I think they can get out. I think they can get out.
With Molding on the team, I think they are
Yes.
exponentially better. Since
Motivated molding.
Yeah.
Grattan's been there, but I think Darren
Yep.
Molding will help them a lot. That's a tough pool. Holy
They're
cow.
both tough pools.
Yeah.
I know.
I think
They're-
Pool A is easier than Pool B.
Botcher, Dunstone,
All right.
Flash is good.
Cooey,
Howard, you know,
Dunstone,
Cooey.
Flash, Botcher.
there's only like 3
New Brunswick.
Yeah.
I think that's weaker top 5 than Gushu, Jacobs, McEwen, Gunner. Well, maybe not. I don't know.
I think the second
pretty
list you
tough.
named is more top heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Gushu Jacobs pool is top heavy, and that's it.
In in Pool B, Fournier's he'll win some games, but he'll also be Quebec.
Fleming will win
Is
some
Jamie Cooey in the
games,
other
but-
pool? Jamie Cooey's in the
Jamie Cooey's
bottom
up here.
pool, right?
Yeah,
Jamie
Cooey's
Cooey's
done.
always gonna pull a game out of his ass.
Yeah, that's gonna
Well,
be
Jamie
surprising
has
somebody.
one game though.
Mark Kennedy's brother playing for him now. Mark
Glenn?
Kennedy's brother is playing. I think his name's Glenn. Yeah,
Glenn.
Glenn Cooey. Yeah.
I
Kennedy.
think so. Yep,
Oh, Kennedy.
Glenn
Got it.
Kennedy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's playing third for him.
Huh.
Hmm.
Well,
All right,
But
so I'm assuming all these games are streamed on ESPN 3 again, or
As
as
whatever?
far as I know,
There,
yeah.
there will be games on ESPN 3. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
so
looked today.
tune in.
Great. Watch.
You can watch at work all day,
Yeah,
and then you watch at home all night.
absolutely. Oh, perfect. I
Um,
hope Brand Mudrick is on the call. I like Brand Mudrick.
all right. I will pick the winners.
You're going to... The
Okay.
winners?
Yeah.
The winners of the pools. I will
Okay,
pick the
do it. Go.
finalists.
All right.
Um,
Who's coming out of Pool A?
Pool A, Alberta, which is Cooey,
Mm-hmm.
Dunstone, Botcher
The
is going to sneak in.
Okay.
Then I hope he gets. I hope. I don't know. I don't like the way that molding thing went down with him. So
Nobody
I
does.
kind of hope he misses the playoffs. But if he gets through, I hope he gets creamed in the first game.
So
Okay,
you-
do it.
So here's something you may not know. The press release was written by Canna Curling. The team didn't have anything to do with the press release.
I don't care.
They just took all the heat.
I don't care.
Botcher's wife is their PR person.
Disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I was
Okay.
told that Canada Curling actually wrote it and released it.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
But
Pick Pool B.
Pool
Go,
B.
Craig. Anybody but Paul Fleming, because I know how much you love Paul Fleming.
I don't mind Paul Fleming. His eyeballs are too close together, but otherwise I don't know. Seems like a nice dude. He's like a foot taller than me. I never had a problem with the guy. Just his eyeballs look a little funny. They're just close together.
Sorry.
Jacob's eyeballs are a little too close together too. If we're gonna really talk about people's appearance, but I'm gonna pick Jacobs to win the whole thing though. I think
All right, do it.
so.
Okay, so you got to go backwards. So
he's coming
at
out.
least he's going to get out of that pool. All right.
He's coming out.
Yep.
You know, Goose Shoe's going to be tired, but I think they're still going to come out. McEwen's going to come out. That's an easy. It's an easy pool to pick,
Okay.
and I think it is going to be in the final. Well, I already told you Jacobs is going to win the whole thing, so he's going to be in the final
Yep.
against McEwen. Cooey,
Oh,
you know,
bold.
like Cooey's team, they're
Wow.
breaking up. All
Cooey's
these
te-
teams
yeah.
might be breaking up,
Yeah.
but like, I feel
Yeah.
like they're gonna get halfway through this week, and that they're gonna lose a game, and they're just
they're
gonna
just
get
gonna be like,
mad, and then
"Forget
they're
it.
gonna like
We're shutting
just
it down."
yeah,
fuck it.
yeah, sorta.
John's
And
going to talk too much, and they're just going to get tired of it.
yeah, they're gonna get
Like,
sick of Morris
Yeah.
talking too much,
Got
and
it.
then things are whatever.
All
Like
right.
they're still gonna be in the playoffs,
All right,
but
I'm
I
gonna
think
go-
something's gonna go wrong. So
Nice. I like it. Going rapid fire
That's it.
here. Pool A. Scroll down so I can see the teams. Pool A. I'm taking Dunstone. I'm going to go New Brunswick is going to get out of the pool.
I hope you're right. I
Me
think you're
too.
wrong, but
And I love me some Cooey, so I'm going to take Cooey out of the top pool. Bottom pool, I'm going to take... You got to take Jacobs. I'm going to take McEwen, and my surpriser there is going to be Mike Fournier, who said he's walking away. He's going to go out with a bang.
There you go.
Mike Fournier. In the final, it's going
Mike
to be
Fournier is gonna be in the final.
No.
No.
In the
He's gonna
final,
make it out.
in the final, it's going to be the Sheriff
Dunstone. Yeah.
v. Jacobs.
Who's gonna win?
Matty Ice.
All right.
I don't know why. That's what I like. Mike, do you want to make picks?
Sure. I'm not going to pick the pools because I have them in front of me, but I
That's
have
fine.
three predictions.
Okay.
Prediction number 1 is Grattan gets out of his pool.
Yep.
Prediction number 2, Botcher does not make the Final Four at all.
Like it?
Prediction number 3 is Mr. Brad Jacobs wins easily.
The whole...
Easily running
thing.
away with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
I like that prediction of Botcher making it out of the pool, but not but
Right.
not to
But
the
getting
Final
creamed
Four.
in the first
But,
game.
yeah.
That's what
Getting
you hope.
crushed.
Yeah. Okay. I like
So,
it.
I hope it's a heartbreaking, agonizing defeat.
Mhm.
I don't even really know the guy.
Like the new third, Pat Jansen burns the last rock or something, and they lose.
Maybe.
That'd be
I don't know.
heartbreaking.
I mean, maybe it's like.
Not that I wish anything
for
bad
them,
on Pat.
yeah.
That's a nice guy.
Yeah, so
for
let's
them.
not wish it on him. Maybe we,
Seems like a nice
maybe we
dude.
wish it on
Yeah.
the three guys to screw up who were
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
team before. Like Botcher throws a draw, and he throws it heavy, but then the other two
They
guys
pound it the whole way.
pound it anyways, and it goes an inch too far.
Yeah.
I
Whammy.
like it. Yeah.
Wait.
I don't know. All right.
We-
Any predictions?
I'm gonna pick Gunner makes it out of the pool.
Okay.
And then Howard is just gonna miss making it out. And then McEwen's not gonna make it out.
Got it.
Huh.
They're not there yet.
They're not there yet.
Our friend,
not there yet.
our friend John Cullen was tweeting things about the Brier and started coining things as he said XOXO Gossip Curl.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Yeah.
like, oh, I hear there's some breaking news at the Brier. I was hoping Wayne Madaw was going to come back again, like Glenn wasn't going to be able to curl, but
Like he comes out like a pro wrestler.
after oh, that would have been great, right?
Smoke coming out
Just,
behind
just
him.
some like Hulk
Just comes out and throws an out turn.
Wayne Madaw comes strutting out onto the ice. I think he's done
Just
forever based on the interview that
Throws
we
a
had.
couple peels and walks away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just breaks his broom and
Yeah.
just walks off the ice.
I think Kui Jacobs final,
Ooh. All right.
and Kui finds a way.
Wow.
All right.
Cooey.
And they have to
And then
play
they
one
all-
more
then
time,
they all
or
have
they
to
just
play
name
another
somebody
year.
else's team.
Yeah.
I think that would be like the worst nightmare for those guys since they've already been like, no, we're done.
Yeah.
It's gonna
I don't think that it
before
matters.
the
I
trials.
think
Yeah, it
I think they
matters.
could win, and I think that they will still
They've all won enough that they don't care.
not be a foursome. I think that I
Yep,
agree with
I
like
agree.
what John Cullen said, that a couple of them will keep playing, but they won't
like
all be
Benny
playing
and
together.
somebody else will
Yeah.
keep playing, and
Yeah.
they'll be a,
Well,
a
Cooey
shell
did
of-
that before, right? Didn't Cooey win and then walk away, and then Simmons had the
Yeah,
berth
Yeah.
as Team Canada or something,
that's
right?
true. Yeah. Well, you stayed with the three
Because Simmons
other
took
guys,
over
right?
half the team. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Mike. We're not going to kick you off the show
Yes.
yet, but we've got some stupid questions, so we ask everybody.
Yeah.
So we'll ask you the same questions that we ask
Fire
everybody.
away.
How'd
Yeah.
you start curling, Mike? Did you get dragged to the
I
curling
started
club like
curling-
everybody else on this show?
Yep, 100%. I
Nice.
liked the hot chocolate they had. No, I would just go there as a kid. I learned as a little kid. So I do the same thing with my 5-year-old. I drag her there and fill her full of candy.
Sweet.
So she'll come
Perfect.
back, right?
There you go.
Craig, you need a beer?
Nice. All right.
Yes.
Other than your home club, what is your favorite place to curl?
Well, I always have a soft spot for Duluth because I lived there for a while, and it's nice, certainly a nice club. And then I always like the Broomstones Club a lot out in Boston. I think that's a really nice facility.
It's a nice
Yeah.
club.
I just like the second floor area where the pool table is and everything like that. So it's a nice place too.
Nice.
Favorite Bonspiel? I think I know the answer, but you can go ahead.
I got a
Or
shout
do you want
out
me
to-
to answer the?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna guess the Last Chance.
Well, so I would say the Last Chance, except that I was just at the Milwaukee Men's for like the 5th time. They have
yeah.
a great Bonspiel.
Mhm.
And not only did we win the A, but we got an 8-ender in the same weekend. So I gotta say, the Milwaukee Men's is a great Bonspiel, and it is without the 8-ender and without winning the A. But like,
You sure?
they feed you like a king. They have 2 smokers going the whole weekend. It's a really,
Nice.
really, really good party. Like I highly recommend that.
Are you sure it's not the
Bonspiel.
St. Catharines mixed?
Hopefully, it's not because
But I congratulated you guys on Twitter when I saw your 8-ender.
I saw, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I wish I would have remembered to bring that up earlier in the show. Congrats
Yeah.
on that.
And
And that was with
Thank you.
and Matt Carlson was on your team. Did I see that?
Yeah, so it was Matt Carlson was playing third, and then I had two guys from my club named Chris Glass, who was like a third or fourth year curler, and a guy named Roger Meredith. We go to the Milwaukee Bonspiel a bunch. Usually we go with another guy who skips. He couldn't make it with COVID. He's a surgeon, so he couldn't make it. So I skipped the team and got an 8-under and won the A. So he's not allowed back anymore. So
Yeah.
Sounds good. Perfect.
And had I not been like had a whole weekend plan of smoking meat, like I would have been
it's
there.
also true.
Like
Joel
he
received
called me
a
up
phone
and
call.
was like, God damn it! Like I just like I actually just like bought a whole bunch of meat at Costco, and like I need to smoke this because it's gonna go bad in the fridge. So like, and then I saw you won the A and got the 8-under. I'm like, God damn it!
Well, neither
Yeah,
of
was
those
it-
would have happened if you would have been on the team, though.
That's probably true. Yeah,
First world problems.
It was-
problems.
Yeah.
It was a productive weekend. Yeah.
Nice.
You and I
You together would have been Walpaca all over again.
I'm going to interject for just a second and say that my one legit chance for an 8-under in my life was against Matt Carlson.
Oh, really?
And I had like a quarter rock double, and in the first end of playdowns in like, I don't know, 2010 or 2011 or something like that. It was like the qualifier event to get to nationals. And the very first end, I had like a quarter rock double for 8 against him. And I let it go. I thought it was good. I actually even called off once, but we overcurled and I hit. I overcurled by at least an inch, so it wasn't really very close in the end. But the one guy that I was super close to actually getting one against, the only one I would have ever like.
So even you don't have an 8?
Oh, I don't have an 8. No
How
way.
many?
So
How many did
you want to know the
like-
best?
We got like 6 out of it.
Well,
You've got like
Craig.
2, Mike, right?
Huh?
We got an 8-under in Milwaukee in the first end, and that was Matt's second 8-under and my second 8-under. So
Wow.
you got to step your game up.
I got to play against you guys more, or play against Matt more often.
I almost had
Yeah,
Jeff,
right.
Jeff Goodland almost laid one on me at Wausau a couple of years ago. No dice.
No dice.
No.
No dice.
Anyway.
All right.
I once gave up a 6 at nationals,
Mm-hmm.
and someone called. One of my former teammates was watching the line scores and said, "How the hell did you guys give up a 6?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "We're still in the locker room when he calls because we came back and won that game."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, that was easy. He rolled out on his hit and stay for 7."
Right, right.
So we gave up a 6 in the 5th to go
Nice.
down 5, and then
Won?
we won the game. Yeah,
Wow,
we
that's
scored
pretty
1
good.
and 6, 1 and 7, 1 and 8, 1 and 9, and 2 and 10.
Dang.
So
Very good. All right.
sorry to interrupt.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Mike, setting money aside and championships, have you won? What's the best or strangest thing you've ever won at a Bonspiel?
Well, we won like a quarter or a half a cow in Ontario one time,
Nice.
in Leamington, Ontario,
I was.
and we had to we were
Was that
young
you
and
being
stupid.
Mark?
Yeah, we were young and stupid, so we had to drive that shit across the border. We weren't going to leave it behind. So it's like super illegal to bring all that meat across the border, right? I think the statute of limitations is over. I think, but
Yeah.
like the car is like this, trying to go through the customs line. Like, anything to clear? Nope. There was a lot of beef in our car. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, a couple 100 pounds of meat you're smuggling over the border,
Yeah.
and you're
Don't
like,
worry about it.
Oh man. For
We were
those of
probably
you,
at Mark's,
for those of you
OG
listening and not watching on YouTube, Mike gave the sign of like a 45
sorry.
degree angle moving
Yeah.
at a left to right path.
Like the trunk was
as-
so low to
yeah.
the ground. Yeah,
That's awesome.
it was not a good idea, but we got away with it. So
There you go. Yeah.
were you guys still juniors at that point, or were you like
Probably.
adults by this
I was
time?
I was in college, so I'm sure I was an adult at that point.
yeah.
Finger
So
quotes.
I was probably 20
Finger
or
quotes
21
adult.
or 22.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Air quotes adult.
Yeah.
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 Old enough that you probably should have known better, but young enough
Yeah.
that you could maybe have gotten away with it without, if you got
Old enough-
caught without like really
Just
getting in
plead
trouble.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, we
But-
can't bring beef across the border.
What?
No.
We won it. It's a Bonspiel
But-
prize. We're just
But
supposed
what
to
if
leave
it's
it
raw
there.
beef? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What if it's raw beef? Is that better?
And that was the thing about, crossing the border, going into Canada, like you talk to the Canadian border guard. So like, you tell them like, we're coming over there to curl. They're like, okay, have a good time, cool.
Okay, have a good
And
day
then
then.
yeah, and then when we're coming back across, like you talk to the U.S. border guards, and back in the, the late '90s. Early 2000, like you talked to a border guard, like, oh yeah, we're just in Canada curling. You were what? No, you weren't. Pull over.
Got it.
Like I got that.
I
many
forgot I
times.
had my corn broom sitting here the whole
Hey,
time.
there you go.
Oh, it's
Nice.
a good one.
Little
Nice.
beaver.
It's called the Little Beaver,
Yep.
Tap tap tap.
I think, something like that. Yeah.
Sweet.
Anyways,
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so you won a half a cow. That's a
Won half
good
a cow.
good answer
is a
for
good
that
answer.
question, though.
yeah.
What's a skill or talent outside of curling that we should know about?
Well, a few of you know my affinity for the dance floor.
True.
Michael likes to dance.
Michael likes to do the Superman.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
I like it.
Yeah.
guilty.
He can
All
cut
right.
mean. Yeah, he can cut a mean rug.
Okay. All right, what else we got over there?
What helped you along the way to become a better curler?
I think one of the biggest things, and I think most people at my age at least would agree, is your fellow curlers and their parents. And like, you learn so much from playing against your friends when you're younger. And when you get older, you can learn from them again. And most of us, I mean, maybe not Craig, but most of us eventually outkick your parents' coverage. Like, you get better than your parents are. And then you need somebody else to help you. And there's always somebody in the curling community that's willing to help you, whether it's a peer or another coach or an adult. So I think the community really does all of it, honestly.
That's a good answer. I like it.
I'm a lot better than my mom.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That's the only person
Yeah.
in your family you're a lot better than, probably, right?
Yeah.
You've been to the same number of Olympics, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Yeah. Did she play? You were fit.
I don't think she actually played a game.
You don't think
though.
she actually played? So you're both okay. So you're both fit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I played one game though.
There
I
you
was
go.
0-1.
Well, you got her there.
Yeah.
He was technically an Olympian.
Okay. He was. All right.
Yeah.
I can't. Whatever. Okay. You're going to a Bonspiel. We've allowed people to take as many as 4 5-person teams, or four or 5 other people, 5 6-person teams.
Doesn't matter.
You know, who are you taking along? This is their ideal team. It can be anybody. And
All right.
then where are you going?
Good.
Alive or dead.
So-
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I have a weird answer to this. First of all, I would love to play a curling Bonspiel with Fujisawa's team from Japan. That would be so much fun.
That is.
I think they'd be
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Anyways, I have two answers. One's a funny answer, and one is a more serious answer.
okay.
Funny answer is I'd love to play a spiel with Kevin Martin.
Mhm.
I mean, I think he's my favorite
Yeah.
player. But and then
It's a
I
lot
want to
of
throw
fun.
in Don.
I can tell.
I want to throw in
that's fun.
Donnie. Got to throw in Donnie Barkham and Paul Gauzel. That's the squad.
Okay.
You,
Kevin Martin,
Martin, Barkham, and Gauzel.
And Gauzel.
Yeah, that's the team.
All right.
That-
And
Woof.
where are we
Wow.
going? Where are we going?
Yeah.
Whoever doesn't care if we're late for our game. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
But more serious answer, man, I wish I could play another Bonspiel with my dad and my mom and my brother. That would be so awesome.
Sure.
We used to play some stuff as kids and as a family, and to have that chance once again would be awesome. So that's the real answer. Maybe even in St. Catharines, we'll let them
Yeah.
Got
let
it.
them mock me
All right.
one more time.
I like it. Like it. All right.
Good answer. That Gauzel Barkham combo would be something, though. I can't hardly shake that out of my head. I played a season with Barkham.
Yep.
And it was an experience, man.
I'm sure it was.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't read it from over here. You go ahead and ask.
All right. Last one. If you had a walk-up song, if curling had walk-up songs, what would your walk-up song be?
I think I got to take the Rough Riders anthem from DMX.
Oh, nice. Great answer. Great answer.
And then I would let my clock run so I could hear most of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually on a different Bonspiel playlist that I have. So that's like song number
great
one.
Question or great answer. All right.
I kind of like that's a good song, but I recently decided that I think X Gonna Give It to You might even be a better song by him. I'm not sure that it's as good of a walk-up song, but it might be a better song. I don't know. Just
debating DMX on the curling podcast.
Craig Brown with the finer points of DMX's discography here.
Yeah,
that's right. All right. Do you have any sponsors or anybody you want to mention or anything?
No, I would just reiterate, if you want to donate to the Chris Moore Legacy Fund, you can find that on USA Curling website. And you can help support junior curling and grassroots curling across the country.
I think that was a great sponsor mention, even though it wasn't really a sponsor.
That is usacurling.org/Chris-Moore, Moore, for more info.
Great. We'll put it in the link description if you're watching on YouTube. All right. Otherwise, Mike, thank you for coming on, talking all things curling. Good luck coaching your junior teams.
Congrats on your 8-end.
Yeah, congrats on your 8-ender.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. All right. We'll catch you again. Cheers.
All right. It was a lot of fun. Cheers, guys.
All right. Season 2, episode 11. We're in the books. Curling Nation, thanks again to Mike Moore for joining the show. We had a good time with him. Good luck to juniors. Good luck to everybody coming to mixed doubles. This will be, you can listen to it while you're at mixed doubles. Have fun. If you want to email the show, do get in touch with us. We're CurlingNation at curlingnetwork.com. Otherwise, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter. Twitter, we've been a little bit more active lately. I've noticed that. It's fun. We're at Curling Nation. Otherwise, Instagram, we're at The Curling Nation. Otherwise, if you want to listen to the show, interact with us, do that. We're on Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube. Otherwise, use your favorite podcatcher. If you want to send us a couple bucks so we can do something stupid, because that's what we do best, you can send us some money at Venmo or at Curling Nation. Otherwise, that's it. For myself, Craig Brown.
Craig.
Joel Dietz.
I'm Joel.
That's all we got. Good curling, everybody.